Let's eat.
Hey.
Starving.
Welcome back to Kim and Brady's Paleo Kitchen. And if you'd like to, mostly Paleo Kitchen, I am going to use a little bit of butter tonight. Thank you.
And sometimes we just goof up.
So our nephew was visiting us this week, and he asked us. He goes, "Man, he was like, this food is good. Do you guys eat like this every night?" And the answer is no. We do have our occasional breakfast for dinner. You know what? You should do an omelet video. This woman can cook the best omelet I've ever had. So in the future, we'll do an omelet video because
I learned it from a Marriott chef. True story.
Tonight, if you will go down and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, what we're going to do is admit that we struggle with vegetables. So we have a complete experiment. We have our favorite carrots, and I'm going to show.
Struggle though doesn't mean we don't eat them.
Oh, that doesn't mean we don't eat them, but
We
just
eat the same ones.
variety. And let's
Broccoli,
geek,
3 nights a week.
Let's geek out on vegetables for just a second.
Okay.
You have to have fiber, and you have to have a variety of fiber. And the reason for that is a variety of fiber actually supports the bacteria that you have in your gut. So if you have a wide variety of vegetables, you're going to get a wide variety of fiber, and that's going to support a healthy, wide variety of your microbiome. So we got a couple of veggies we're going to do. One of them is a complete experiment, and then we're going to throw some chicken and tri-tip steak onto the grill. So that's what we've got going on for tonight.
Hungry.
Okay, so not everyone in our family are beef eaters. They will eat beef, but some of them, it doesn't sit well in their stomachs. And I've seen, at least in my practice, that people who don't have adequate stomach acid have a hard time breaking beef down. But what we usually do when we do this is I will marinate both chicken and steak at the same time. And then I will grill the chicken first because it requires a lower temperature and needs to go a little bit longer. Once the chicken's grilled, I'm going to take it off. I'm going to crank up the heat, and then I'll throw the steaks on and cook the steaks to everybody's liking, which gets a little tricky. I like mine a little more medium rare. The boys like theirs a little more medium. But that's how we're going to do that. So the marinade that I use, I like to do the marinade 24 hours in advance. It's actually pretty simple in that it's a fourth a cup of apple cider vinegar. It's a fourth a cup of coconut aminos, 2 tablespoons extra virgin olive oil, 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, 2 teaspoons of black pepper. We're not trying to shoot things. A teaspoon of onion powder, a teaspoon of paprika, and half a teaspoon of sea salt. So I will mix that up, and then I will marinate these overnight, usually in a big Ziploc baggie. Then I'll throw these on the grill and grill them to our liking. The total experiment tonight, we'll let you know how it goes, is I picked up some broccolette. There's still some discussion on how to say broccolette, but that's these guys. So what I'm going to do with these is I'm going to put some butter and some sea salt on them, and then we have a griddle on our grill. So I'm going to throw these on the griddle and cook them at the same time the steaks are cooking. So butter, we're just having the discussion, is butter paleo? And depends on who you read. Some people think that no dairy products at all. There's others that think that as long as it's grass-fed, then it's fine. There's others that think that it's ghee, which is clarified butter. But for our purposes for tonight, a little butter, a little sea salt on that broccolette, and we're going to try it out, and we'll let you know how it goes.
So you can probably hear my stomach growling. Just got home from work, and I'm excited about the chicken. The best part about the chicken is it's safe, so I can have chicken for a few days afterwards. But be sure if you're buying chicken, you guys, it does make a difference, the kind of chicken that you buy. So I'm funny. So like we have guests come over, just like even family members, or my niece was at college around here, and she would come over.
My kids.
Oh, yeah. And my husband's kids, when they come on the weekends, they always talk about our chicken, like, why is your chicken not dry? And why does your chicken taste better? And I'm telling you, yes, Brady would like to say it's because he's a grill master. And I'm not trying to knock his grilling skills, but I really think it's the quality of chicken that you start with. So you need to buy organic chicken, and it needs to be without hormones, and just needs to be the better quality stuff. When you buy chicken in the bag that's frozen, that you get on sale so you can buy like 6 months worth, it's going to taste like it's been in your freezer for 6 months. Just saying. Okay, so I'm going to talk to you guys about carrots. So we struggle with vegetables. We talked about this. Mostly because we just eat the same things over and over again. Not that we don't eat veggies, we just eat the same ones. So one way to find a lot of different varieties of foods is I started following like Whole30 on Instagram. So I actually got this recipe like 2017 because lots of different food bloggers will blog for Whole30. And so you can get a lot of variety of people posting stuff. So this one comes from Confessions of a Clean Foodie, and it's just a pretty basic roasted carrot. The only thing that I do change up is I don't keep ghee on hand a lot. I just prefer coconut oil. So the recipe calls for ghee, and I swap it out for coconut oil. But it's basically a 1/4 cup coconut oil or ghee, a tablespoon of rosemary, a teaspoon of thyme, a teaspoon of garlic powder, and then a tablespoon of coconut aminos, which if you want to become mostly paleo, then you should stock this stuff because it's in every, well, I shouldn't say every, it's in most recipes for a lot of variety of things. And then a little bit of salt and pepper. So I've already poured, measured out all my spices, got my coconut oil ready, and then I have this. So I'm going to melt the coconut oil in the microwave, add my spices, add the coconut aminos, and then they cook at 400 degrees for about 35 minutes, basically till they're fork tender. And surprisingly, even all the kids eat these carrots. And then we'll eat our delicious feast. All right, I have melted my coconut oil. I have my seasonings here, which if you remember was thyme, rosemary, garlic powder. Just gonna whisk it together. And I'm going to add a tablespoon of the coconut aminos. Coconut aminos is like a substitute for soy sauce, but I'm telling you, it tastes way better than soy sauce. And it doesn't have bad stuff in it. You can buy just gluten-free soy, but coconut aminos is way better. Mix it all together. You want to do this relatively quickly. I have had it kind of like thicken up on me before I get it drizzled all over the carrots. So there you go. You can see it's all blended together. Then you just drizzle it across your carrots. Oh, and please notice the carrots are cut so cute. So you kind of, I take the big carrots and I like third them. So they're kind of flat like this. If they're too big, you're gonna struggle to get them to cook in the amount of time. Sometimes I do really good when I pour this over, and sometimes it looks like this, you guys. So then just share the spices around. So then I'm gonna go through and spread them out so everybody's equal. Okay, so this is basically what your carrot should look like after you've shared all the spices and oil around. I kind of often just like roll them, as you can see, kind of like this, so that the oil that's kind of dripped down onto the bottom of the pan, even more than the spice, you want to be sure that they're all coated in the oil so that they're going to roast up nice. So, voila. Oh, I should say, I used my fingers because the spoon wasn't working.
Some of the stuff we say off camera just can't be repeated. Hey, while dinner is cooking, I want to share with you the product of the week, which was inspired by my stepson's college nutrition class last night. I was listening in. Got his attention. He perked up. I was listening in, and I was waiting to jump on the instructor because I thought she was going to get into the old, outdated model of calorie in, calorie out. But I was actually pretty impressed with what she was teaching. She started talking about the digestive enzymes and how your saliva is full of certain enzymes and how your stomach has certain enzymes and small intestine and duodenum or duodenum, right, Justin? So I was listening in and I was pretty fascinated. So I went and grabbed a bottle of Digestzyme out of our medicine cabinet. I walked over and I handed it to Justin. I said, when you're done listening to that, take a look at what's in this product. And sure enough, The enzymes that they were talking about in class are in digeszyme. So the label is actually pretty interesting. When you go to the grocery store and you buy a digestive enzyme, you're going to get anywhere from 2 to 4 digestive enzymes. This has 24 of them in there. But if you look at the label is broken down into sections where you have a group of enzymes for protein digestion, then you have a group of enzymes for carbohydrate digestion, and then fat, and then finally free radical digestion. So 24 different enzymes in digeszyme. Digeszyme Plus is for those people that weigh 185 pounds and more. It's the exact same product. It's just a little bit bigger capsule. So that is digeszyme. Take this with your meals to help you absorb the nutrients out of your meals. So in my practice, when people tell me ask me what's the best multivitamin to take, I will tell them digeszyme so they actually get the vitamins and minerals out of their food rather than out of a pill. All right, you hungry?
I'm starving.
Dinner's ready. The broccolette turned out awesome. The carrots look fantastic. The steak went a little long. I'm a little nervous about that.
Everybody answer.
We are going to have a salad with it, which is basically just organic mixed greens, some sliced carrots. She threw some red peppers in there.
Makes it pretty.
And of course, a canola and soy-free and sugar-free dressing. So that's also friendly, but
don't ruin your salad with bad salad.
yeah, no kidding. There's so much garbage in salad dressing. So we'll plate this up, snap a picture of it, share a picture, and omelets. Let's do some omelets next. Thanks a lot. Again, please like, share these videos, and subscribe. We'll just keep them coming. So appreciate you. See you on the next video. You sneaking one?
I'm so hungry.
Then eat one. Let me try one too.
They're hot.
Whew, the pan's hot. Oh!
So good.
We wanted more chili, right?